I shouldn't have come here. I knew it the moment my boots hit the gravel outside. Now, standing at the threshold, the silence feels heavy, like a physical weight pressing against my chest. The air inside is stale, smelling of wet rot and decades of decay. My flashlight flickers, a nervous pulse in the dark as I step inside. Dust motes swirl in the narrow beam, dancing like ghosts. For a second, just a split second, I swear the darkness shifts at the edge of my vision. I freeze. I hold my breath until my lungs burn, listening for anything. A rat, the wind, anything. But there is nothing. Just a silence so deep it rings in my ears. It doesn't feel empty. It feels expectant. I push deeper. To my right, a row of office doors stands shut, their paint peeling like dead skin. I reach for the handle of the first one. It's cold, unnaturally cold. The rusted hinges scream as I force it open, the sound tearing through the quiet like a gunshot. A shiver races down my spine, violent and sudden. Bang! Somewhere deep in the complex, metal strikes metal. I spin around, my light cutting frantic arcs through the blackness. Hello? My voice cracks, sounding small and pathetic. No answer, just the settling of the building. Or so I tell myself. But the rhythm of my heart against my ribs tells me a different story. That wasn't the wind. The main floor opens up, a cavern of concrete and steel. The temperature drops instantly. Here, the skeletons of massive industrial machines tower over me. In the distorted shadows cast by my light, they looked like twisted giants, frozen in agony. Cobwebs drape between them like funeral veils. I step carefully. The debris under my feet echoes too loudly. Then, the feeling hits me. The biological alarm. The sensation of eyes, unseen, hostile eyes, boring into the back of my neck. The hair on my arm stands up. I stop moving. I slowly sweep the light across the rafters. Darkness. But the feeling of being hunted doesn't leave. It intensifies. The darkness isn't just an absence of light here. It feels like a presence. I turn to leave. This was a mistake. A heavy fire door behind me slams shut with the force of a truck. The boom vibrates through the floor, through my boots, into my bones. I jump, nearly dropping the flashlight. The beam goes wild. Panic, cold and sharp, floods my system. I can't breathe. I whip my head around. There, in the corner, a shape. Tall, too thin. It's there for a heartbeat, then gone as soon as my light finds the spot. My pulse is a drum in my ears now. I take a step back, then I freeze. The silence has changed. It's no longer empty. I hear breathing. Not mine. Ragged, wet breathing. It's closer than before. I try to run, but my legs feel like they are moving through deep water. The hall stretches out, endlessly long, like a nightmare corridor. The shadows seem to detach themselves from the walls, twisting, reaching. Then I see it. At the far end of the aisle, a silhouette, pitch black against the gray gloom. It's not moving, it's just watching, waiting. I blink, hoping it's a trick of the light. When I open my eyes, it has moved. It didn't walk, it glitched forward. It's 20 feet closer. I can feel its intent now, a cold, suffocating malice radiating from it. I want to scream, but my throat closes up. It's here, right here. Sheer terror breaks the paralysis. I stumble backward, my boots slipping on the slick floor. My flashlight falls, rolling away, the beam spinning crazily, illuminating the walls in strobing flashes. Light, dark, light, dark. I scramble up and sprint blindly toward the exit. The sound of my own breathing is deafening. I burst through the doors into the night air, collapsing on the grass. I look back at the warehouse, silent, still, empty. But I know the truth. As I stare into that black rectangle of an open door, I feel the weight of those eyes still on me. It didn't chase me because it didn't have to. It knows where I am. And now, it knows who I am.